Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Manufacturing Monday with Colin and Helen. And I think we've got a very interesting show lined up for you. So, Helen, what's it been like for you this week? What have you been up to?
Well, we're finishing off Mine Fuel for the time being. It's not finished, but we are wrapping up the kind of first series, if you will, of the videos that we've been filming. We did quite a few last week, which were, I hope, very interesting. We did a session all around cloud and on-prem, which was done live. Colin, obviously, you hosted that one, and there were some really interesting, I think, comments and anecdotes that came out. I did a one-on-one session with a gentleman called Gregor Murray, where we talked about e-commerce and the impact that has had and could have on manufacturers in terms of being able to ensure that their products can get to their end customer, regardless of kind of a pandemic or anything else that could happen. So that was really interesting. And then we also did a session with the general manager for South Europe for Bosch Rexroth, and he just talked through from their perspective as a business how they've coped during the COVID-19 pandemic and what their kind of plans are and thoughts are for the future. So that's all live now on the Mine Fuel site, so please do go and check it out.
It's cool.
Yeah, and Colin, why, out of interest, and I maybe don't want to ask the question here because I don't want to know the answer, but why have you got a photo of Hermione on your wall?
You said she was on the show.
From Harry Potter?
Yeah, you said Marne was coming on the show to talk about the Magic Quadrant. I assumed you meant the new film, Harry Potter and the Magic Quadrant. Oh, so who is coming on?
Marne!
Not Marnie Martin. Oh my God. We have IFS royalty on the show, everybody. Could you just do something while I quickly make a few adjustments and get rid of this picture?
I will roll out my red carpet because we do have IFS royalty joining us. We have Marnie, who is the president of our field service management business. So hopefully any minute she will appear. There she is. Hi, Marnie.
I don't know about me being royalty, but I do love this segment that you do every Monday morning, and it's such a pleasure to be on.
Thank you so much for joining us. So for those that haven't seen, and certainly if you are connected with anybody from IFS on LinkedIn, I think you will have seen that Gartner last week released their latest Magic Quadrant, for field service management. And I have no doubt if you are connected with anyone, you will have seen the IFS result, because to say we're proud, I think, is possibly the understatement of the year. So we wanted Marnie to come and join us because we are really, really proud. And I think kind of the first question I wanted to ask you is, when it was published, what were your thoughts that morning?
So you've hit the nail on the head related to pride. It has been years and decades that we've been working on this, and the acceleration in the last 18 months, almost 2 years in August since I've joined, has been phenomenal. And I'm more than anything grateful. This sort of achievement doesn't happen just because of me or any one person. It happens because of the customers who have believed and trusted us at IFS with their journey to servitization and beyond, and the talent that we have. The employees that are inspired to greatness, and how we can continue delivering that in the manufacturing vertical and our other target verticals. As I said, it was an amazing result, but it now pushes us to do even more. I think we have a duty with this placement to not only say rest on our laurels and be very proud of what we've achieved, but to look at how we can do even better, and to, I don't know if we can move any further up in the leaders quadrant.
Yeah,
definitely.
we can
keep at it.
So, but in that morning, were you nervous? Yeah, I know you get a little bit of an inkling of where you are, but were you sort of like just thinking, stepping around the house thinking, well, what?
So this may seem funny, but I felt personally relief that it came out how we saw the draft, right? So when we saw the draft, I was ecstatic, right? And you go through a review process with Gartner, and I was like, oh, and then you're just waiting with bated breath. So the fact that it was released as we saw it was, phenomenal. And again, personally, I felt relief because you have that period in between, and, you don't want to have delays, this and that, like it sometimes happens with the Magic Quadrant. So, you know, it was relief it came out as we saw, but again, overall, it was just the amount of pride in our employees and our customers. And, you know, this will motivate us even more to, you know, push forward for even greater excellence. And I always feel that, you know, we here at IFS are not only inspired by our customers, but inspired to do even better, right? I mean, service matters, the customer service we deliver, as well as service management here at IFS. So it's great validation, but it really, you know, will push us and inspire us to do even more.
Awesome. So I have to ask the next question, what's next? Is it just going to be even further away? Make that gap even bigger?
So ideally, yes, but I also think, you know, Colin, like what you're doing here in manufacturing, I think we can focus on solutions that are even easier to implement and deliver even more value in our key verticals. So I think how we're taking solutions deeper into the use cases in each vertical, partnering with our partners that understand our target prospects, businesses, working with our installed base even further related to servitization. You know, in manufacturing, how important aftermarket services is, you know, how it grows revenue and profits. The better partner we can be as a technology vendor means that our customers in all verticals, not only manufacturing, can implement our solutions faster, greater time to value, and ultimately a faster adoption of technology to drive business model change and revenue. So that's the goal, not just the Gartner Magic Quadrant, but what we're passionate about doing here in general at IFS with our software.
And we're going to have fun as well. I was a bit worried when you said you were going to do the same as I thought. We were going to have the Monday service show with Marne and Mark, but I mean, possibly that's not a good idea. I think we just leave the manufacturing shows to us. Anything you got to add, Helen?
No, that's it.
Necessary.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. That was great.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
brilliant. And yeah, congratulations.
Yeah,
congratulations.
having fun is what makes it all work. If you don't have fun, it's not worth doing.
Definitely not.
Marne.
Awesome. I would like to be Harry Potter, so maybe we can audition me for the next film.
No problem. You'll easily get the part.
I doubt it, but maybe I can be in the crowd somewhere.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, cheers. Bye.